Oh yeah, like that's not happening.
Oh, nice. Fucking hell, that hurts a lot.
But he's basically right. He's the personal bodyguard to this rich billionaire. I don't know if he's a billionaire. I don't know what the currency is, but he's rich. Let's know that. And he basically he built like these augments. Basically, it was one of them augmentation companies where people would get robot limbs and stuff. Yeah, but here they would have to take this medication that would basically, because their body would reject the robotics, they'd have to take that medication. But Jensen actually was the very first man to not have to take those that medication because his body was perfectly okay with it. Like because he got what happened basically.
He just had arms that are like that.
Yeah, well, actually, his entire body is basically robotic because maybe his chest might be there, but like everything internally and everything got crushed by a robot, like not a robot, but like a cyber guy. There's these cyber terrorists, I guess if you want to call them that, even though they were actual terrorists.
Yeah.
Like they actually popped up in. So basically you're a personal bodyguard, right? So they came in, were doing something to the chick you once loved, which is making this prototype, which is the Typhon. It's a prototype that would blow up, like they would blow up in the air. You basically will, in the game you can get that upgrade, and it's where you like twist like that, and a bunch of bombs come out of your body and just blow everything up around you. So if you need to take out something big, you use that.
Yeah.
So basically what happens, right, is this game is basically sneaking. You can either choose non-lethal, lethal, and you can knock people out. Knock people out, though, is the quietest way, because if you kill people, loud. Yeah, I know you would do that, so I said you probably like this game. But basically what happened is, yeah, he ends up going to go save her, because, he ends to go down there, actually, not saving anybody. He needs to go down there and kill the terrorists. He doesn't know who they are. Place randomly gets blown up. Basically, you get destroyed by this guy. Like, he crushes you into this crate, and they steal the chick, because she's the one who's, like, they'd actually take everybody who's working on the Typhon thing. So you end up having to save them. I never actually beat it completely, the very first one. I did beat this one, though. I think I got the worst ending, like, no joke. I don't even know how. I got one of the bad endings. It wasn't okay. Like, I legitimately didn't even know that the game ended. That's how bad it was. I thought I was still doing it. So, yeah, he doesn't have to take it. But what happened is it was cyber terrorism at the same time, because they were actually messing with the people's like cybernetics, and they were making them go basically insane. Where they would go and just attack random people, and so there was this revolution that would happen where they were basically against it. They were against the robotics. They didn't like that because they was doing bad things. So you obviously end it, but you think you end it till the Illuminati gets involved. I'm not even joking. You go up against the Illuminati in this. It is the Illuminati. At least I think it's the Illuminati. It's something involved with them. Like, it legitimately says you're going up against the Illuminati. Yeah, but they're like terrorists, you know, but they're very legal. Not very legal, actually, but you're trying to take them down. And since you're like one of the best, I guess, they just allow you in it, even though you're not even like there. If I'm correct, the guy who basically is in charge of you, he kind of like runs it.
Yeah.
Which actually, your pilot, you have a new pilot in this game because the pilot died in the old one. But, because she died in this explosion. Here's the thing, you can actually save her in the old one. If you hurry up and you get to the plane in time before it blows up because they're shooting at it.
Yeah.
Basically, you could either use the plane as a distraction to get out, she tells you to. Or you could go save her. I don't think, she might not be able to pilot for you anymore, like, because the game's already set like that. I don't know, she might be able to. But you can actually save her if you do go back in time. I tried so many times, I'm gonna tell you that. I think I did try to go save her, I just didn't figure out how to do it. I didn't even know you could, but you actually can. It's actually possible.
That's why sometimes I used to play a game trying to figure shit out, like really how to play it.
Yeah.
Start over and do it. That way you do it all.
The controls of this game are a little confusing, because if I select this, there's Mankind Divided. If I'm correct, I actually think I went for the Human Revolution one. Wait, no I didn't. That's the reason why I didn't go for it. Do you see how confusing that is?
Yeah. I do.
So I went for this one, which is like the original. Like, it's a little better. Realistically, you go for standard, which is like every FPS shooter, or you could go for this one, Dad, which is like just a better runner version of it. But if I was you, I would just go for the original FPS shooter. I'm probably gonna go for that. I mean, I could go for that. I think this is just easier to go for. That's confusing. I'm gonna get... Here's the reason why. I could do it because I want to. But I don't want to because that actually seems very confusing, and I'm gonna constantly change games and get confused on how to play it. I don't know. I just know you go up against a bunch of terrorists in the game. You get upgraded versions though, because these terrorists, I don't know, in the very first game, these terrorists like kidnap you or something, and they put something, I didn't get this far, but they put something in you, and it activates in the game or something, or you get new augments. But here's the thing, power levels. Basically, equipping those augments, they're so uneven, and they're very unstable. That's what it is. Yeah, in there, probably. Oh, then probably not. You have to ask Mom. But basically, it's so unstable that it could blow. He said it could blow your brain up. I don't know if it actually can. I never got all that way. But if you do this, like these side missions he asks you to do, here's the thing: you have to do them when he asks you to do them. If I'm correct, because side missions,
like when you lose them, you lose them.
Yeah, side missions. Once you leave the area they give it to you in, they're gone forever. They're never there anymore. And they can be important sometimes. They can give you really cool items, you know, like upgrades. Like quite literally, there's only a few upgrades you can unlock in the game. Either that be buying them, finding them, which buying them obviously unlocks a few more, but finding them and doing side quests to unlock them. They're practice kits. Basically, yeah, so, but you could actually do those side missions, and after a while, they'll allow you to just equip all of the unstable gear without it actually doing anything. Your stability always stays at 100.
Yeah.
So.
If you don't play that game, if I just won one of the rounds, the first one, I walked off
in the wait, are you playing campaign?
Yeah.
You're playing campaign, then you're fine.
Yeah.
The year was 2027.
Am I even recording?
Technology, we're helping people improve prove their physical and mental
Well, what game
abilities
is this,
to an
Goose Egg?
amazing degree.
Yeah, DSX.
Of course, they had enough
Yeah,
money.
it's the Mankind Divided
A
one.
new
I
breed
played
of
the
people was
original on my
emerging.
PS3. I
Half
think I
human,
have it if you want
half
to go find
machine.
it. I don't know where it's at.
And in Detroit, at least.
I wouldn't recommend playing the
Sadly to see
original.
it.
It's kind of traumatizing, actually.
I just landed a job as head of security at Sarif Industries, a cutting-edge
Zach.
biotech firm. David Sarif himself handpicked me for the job. Said he needed me to keep his
Have you ever actually played this?
My ex, Megan Reed, was one of them. Brilliant neuroscientist. Megan had found a way to make
You for the very
augmentation
first
safe
one?
and affordable for
I played a
everyone.
little bit.
All she had to do was
Okay,
present
why'd you
research
freak
to
out about it
Congress.
then?
But the night before her big meeting,
Wow, so why is it so
security measures
quiet?
failed.
Like, I physically
A
can't
team
hear
of
it.
Black Op mercenaries stormed into Sarif headquarters, massacring everyone in sight. 3 of the mercs were heavily augmented walking tanks. Their mission? Take out Megan and her team. I tried to stop them. Their leader tossed me through a plate glass wall. Last thing I heard as his bullet slammed into my brain was Megan's dying scream.
As if I didn't
I
just
should have
explain
died
this.
with her. Only I didn't. High-end military-grade enhancements saved my life. The best augmentation Sarif's money could buy. Took me half a year to get a feel for her. Should have taken longer. But 6 months into my recovery, Sarif Industries was attacked again. This time, by a radical group of pro-human purists. Violent, militant, and fanatically opposed to human augmentation. They claimed to be members of Humanity Front, a non-profit organization that wanted the UN to limit biotechnology research. The thugs broke into Sarif's factory and found machinists working overtime on a top-secret military augment called the Typhoon. Sarif sent me to retrieve it, and when I did, I found one of the so-called purists next to it, wired with cerebral implants, trying to download its classified specs. Obviously, something more was going on. The Aug killed himself before I could question him. Sarif ordered me to dig deeper, so with the help of Frank Pritchard, Sarif's head of cybersecurity, I did. Turns out a second hacker had been controlling the Aug's actions from somewhere off-site. Pritchard and I tracked his signal to a secret FEMA internment camp in Detroit. The Black Op mercenaries were there. The same mercs who'd left me for dead 6 months before. Figured they'd try again when they saw me. Wasn't so easy for them this time. They took out the tank named Barrett. Even got him to give me a new lead. A penthouse apartment in China. Of course, we both knew it would be a trap in the end. Hengsha Island, China. Home to a city so crowded, they had to build a second city on top of it. Trying to find clues in Hengsha wouldn't be easy. Lucky for me, I wasn't alone. Farida Malik, Sarif Industries' ace pilot, had lived in Hengsha before. A good person to have on your side. She knew enough about the place to get me around. Malik dropped me in the lower city, close to the penthouse Barrett had told me about. Bell Tower Associates, a private security firm under contract to the Chinese government, had agents tossing the suite when I arrived. Just not for the reason I'd been expecting. Turns out the man who lived there was a criminal hacker named Van Bruggen. The same hacker who'd been remotely controlling the AUG in Sarif's factory. Van Bruggen's panicked decision to force the man to commit suicide had been a mistake. Now his mercenary partners were gunning for him, and I needed to find him before they did. Locating Van Bruggen meant playing nice with the Triads, Hengsha's organized crime lords. They had the hacker holed up inside a low-rent capsule hotel. By the time I found him, Van Bruggen had no qualms giving up the woman who hired him. Zhao Yunru, president of the Taiyang Medical Corporation. According to Van Bruggen, Zhao wanted to monopolize the augmentation industry and had hired Black Op mercenaries to destabilize her competition. Sarif Industries was at the top of her list. To prove this, I needed to get inside TYM and grab a surveillance hologram off a server. I suspected Van Bruggen was hiding something when he told me this, but nothing could have prepared me for what I saw. Megan wasn't dead. She and her 4 best researchers had been kidnapped, spirited away somewhere while their kidnappers made it look like they were dead. Desperate to learn more, I confronted Zhao in her penthouse. She claimed to be a pawn in a bigger plan, and hinted at a group so powerful it controlled global interests at a whim. Then she slipped into a panic room and hit the alarm, forcing me to make a very quick exit. I figured Zhao was lying, but part of her confession made sense. David Sarif had been worried about his people. So worried, he'd required all of them to have subdermal locator devices surgically implanted. The GPOs would have been broadcasting the day of the attack. But Zhao said a single call to Picus, the world's leader in global 24-hour satellite news, had turned those signals off. I needed to fly to Picus headquarters in Montreal if I wanted to learn more. Eliza Cassan, Picus Communications' First Lady of News. Malik thought I was reaching when I told her Eliza was involved in this. The world's most famous news anchor, working with a mercenary hit squad. But when I confronted Cassan in her office, she freely admitted to jamming Detroit's satellites the night Megan's team had been taken. Said she's just been following her commands. I suspected she wanted to say more. But Black Op mercenaries showed up looking to shut us both down. And just like that, the Eliza I'd been talking to disappeared. The mercs were led by an augmented killer I crossed paths with twice before. Fedorova, a woman who'd made silence her best friend. She waited for me to track Eliza's transmission to a secret server room underneath the Picus complex, then jumped me from behind. A deadly fight ensued. I made sure she never moved silently again. With Fedorova down, and no one left to keep Eliza quiet, she reappeared. Turns out Picus's First Lady of News wasn't a lady at all. She was a sophisticated AI program, engineered to monitor data streams and control what people believed. Eliza told me the mercs had brought in a Humanity Front doctor named Isaiah Sandoval to remove the scientist's implanted tracking devices while Detroit's satellites were down. She also told me to speak to David Sarif if I wanted to learn more. By the time Malik and I got back to Detroit, tensions between normal and augmented citizens had reached a flashpoint. Riots were breaking out in several cities, and the UN was being urged to intervene. Sarif was trying hard to convince Hugh Darrow, the inventor-turned-philanthropist who'd once been a leading proponent of enhancement technologies, to help stop a possible regulatory vote. Sarif had a lot riding on Darrow. Megan's discovery would have given millions of people the chance to evolve beyond their normal human abilities, and at the same time catapulted Sarif Industries to the top of the Fortune 500. According to Sarif, Megan's kidnappers knew this, and didn't want people evolving unless they controlled how it was done. He called his enemies Illuminati, and urged me to keep searching. Determined to do so, I tracked down Sandoval via America's most outspoken augmentation opponent, Bill Taggart, Sandoval's boss and founder of Humanity Front. Sandoval admitted to operating on Megan's team when I confronted him, but said he hadn't removed their GPLs. He'd merely switched them to a different frequency. Pritchard was able to trace one of the signals to China. Malik and I immediately took off in pursuit. Unfortunately, the Illuminati were one step ahead. Ambushed. Shot out of the sky by Bell Tower Associates seconds after entering Hengsha's airspace. Malik's piloting skills saved me. After a tense and bitter struggle, I escaped into Lower Hengsha. The tracking signal I was following led straight to the Triads, or more specifically, to the augmented arm of Tong Si-hung, leader of a gang of augmentation harvesters. Tong said they'd taken the arm off a corpse, which Bell Tower had left at their door, meaning at least one of Sarif's scientists was dead. Maybe not the rest of them, though. Tong pointed me to a port used for human trafficking and helped me slip aboard a bell tower ship. It was sailing to Rifleman Bank Station, a military base in the South China Sea. Bell Tower was holding kidnapped civilians as prisoners there, and using them to perfect the Chiron Project, a human-computer interface that left most of its test subjects dead. My search for Megan would have ended then, if not for a mysterious ally named Quinn. In exchange for my help exposing Bell Tower, he slipped me aboard a second ship headed to Singapore, and an Illuminati-run biotech facility called Omega Ranch. 3 of Seraph's scientists were there, forced by their captors to create a technology capable of remotely shutting down augmented abilities. Thanks to an emergency recall notice issued by the World Health Organization, millions of people all over the world already had the biochip installed. With the help of the scientists, I tracked Megan to a private section of the ranch. There, I ran into Yaron Namir, the walking tank who'd put a bullet in my brain the first time we met. He'd teamed up with Zhao and was hoping to catch me off guard. Their little ambush didn't work. I found Megan in a suite belonging to Hugh Darrow, the billionaire philanthropist who'd Seraph had called on for help. Darrow had convinced her to go along with the biochip plan by promising to sabotage the tech. As she was explaining this, Darrow appeared in a global broadcast, telling the world that augmentations would be the death of mankind. Then he activated the biochips to prove his point. All over the world, augmented people flew into a killing frenzy. Darrow had betrayed everyone, and it was up to me to set things right. To do it, I had to reach Panchaea, a massive installation in the Arctic Ocean. As I raced through corridors built by an all-augmented workforce, I saw death and destruction firsthand. By the time I shut down Darrow's broadcast, I knew the damage he'd done. Still, humanity's future remained unclear. How would the world react to this sabotage? Would people ever regain their faith in augmentations again? What would be the Illuminati's next move? Only time could give us the answers. I once thought I could save the world. Now look at it.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard Sister Airlines Flight 451 were killed when an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly butchered its flight crew. Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the AUG incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history.
Sometimes, you just have to let go. And embrace what you've become.
Not gonna go all wonky on us now, Hansa, are ya?
Well, if I do, McCready, I guarantee you'll never see it coming.
Agent Jensen! Am I gonna have a problem with you?
No, sir. No reason to assume you would.
Good. Because you are the only augmented operative on this team, and I intend to make good use of you. Listen up, all of you. We got a sandstorm barreling down our arse and we can't afford to make mistakes. We're going after this man, an arms dealer named Shepard. He's ex-Bell Tower, one of the Special Forces commanders who disappeared during the incident.
And he's come out of hiding. That cannot be good.
It's not. He's selling weapons and military-grade augments to terrorists. This is Aran Singh, the undercover agent who lured Shepard out of his hole. Best you see Interpol's got. For 3 years he's worked hard to get in tight with the Jinn, an Iraqi smuggling cartel that's infected the Eastern Hemisphere like a plague. Last week, our arms dealer sent a message to the Jinn, offering to sell them a shitload of black market merchandise dirt cheap. They
That's
told
so
Singh
much
to handle
louder,
the
I
buying.
think.
They're
I
not
don't
gonna like
know.
it when Interpol disrupts their party.
No, it's so
Things cover really that good?
extremely quiet.
It is right now. This is where the deal's going down. A half-finished high-rise hotel that's been abandoned ever since the incident. It's not a pretty picture inside.
Let me guess. Most of the laborers were augmented with heavy-duty industrial rigs. So when the incident hit, and they all went schizo, things got gruesome real fast.
And no one, except for some homeless junkies, have been inside the place ever since.
So what's the plan, Director?
Singh's meeting Shepard on the ground floor, inside the hotel's main atrium. He sent the bulk of his Jinn crew to the penthouse levels to secure a vantage point. I want McCready's team to take up positions overlooking the atrium and make the arrest. Jensen, you're going in solo from the roof.
My objectives?
Keep the Jinn from joining the party. As far as we can tell, only one route connects the atrium to the penthouse level, a halfway decent elevator shaft. Here. I want you to block access to it.
Fine. Just cut me loose.
Do you plan on relying solely on your augments for this one? I'd recommend taking a little hardware, just to be sure.
Like, yeah, I wouldn't go
I'm not leaving my 6 exposed. Give me something lethal.
Your call,
At least
but Singh's
not
undercover in all
non-lethal
this.
weapons they give.
So watch your fucking sights.
What about range? There's lots of wide spaces and high ceilings in there, but a number of tight and constrained rooms too.
So it's a crapshoot, really.
Well, I'm not looking to play dice with anyone in there. Give me something with distance.
Your call. Less chance of being seen and compromising Singh that way.
Beard. It's so sharp.
One last thing, Jensen. Singh said the Jinn are using some sort of portable Wi-Fi device to boost communications. He's got a better chance of maintaining cover if you disable it.
I'll keep an eye out for it. But aren't we on the clock here? You said there's a sandstorm moving in.
There is, and we got the intel on this mission at the very last minute. So we're scrambling a little. If it comes to it, your #1 priority is keeping the Jinn out of that atrium.
Copy that.
Time to put away your heavy thoughts, gentlemen. We're approaching the target building.
You're up first, Jensen. Let's do this.
Task Force action. This is Knife Leader. Engage Hush drives and descend to Angels 1-5.
Look, this game's obviously just a better Cyberpunk, right? It's even before it. 2029, not 2077. At least they know for years. It is also like, I don't know.
Team leader, this is Jensen on the roof.
Yeah.
Solid
no,
copy.
Not this one.
Move into the building. The access route you need to block is at the far end of the penthouses. And keep in mind, the direct route might not be the easiest one.
Roger that.
McCready will advise once his team is on the ground.
Which
Miller
means,
out.
you know, at least they did the same shit I did. Never got that. I also didn't really get much of that either. I didn't really get much for anything for combat. Got a little bit of combat. A little bit of combat is on this game because it's Typhon. Like you need the typhoon. You don't have that. Where else are Indian? The upgrades just make it easier. You can always find it different skills. We're gonna have to upgrade.
Jensen, we're moving through. Oh, fuck!
What's wrong?
The Gen have got a few Jennies up and running. Gonna have to hack keypads.
Should enjoy it, McCready. They have colors and shapes. Just remember, red means better.
Fuck you.
You know, realistically, that's how slow, like, the game just goes in general. I think, me aiming with R30 was pretty much. Oh my god, I actually feel insanely slow. Why? Not equipping any of that, but you know. No, fuck, turn that off. Yeah, since it's breakable, if you shoot it a few times, the gun doesn't, like, break it. I don't think you can melee it if you do the right thing, I guess. Actually, I don't think there's a way to melee it. That I had the code to.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
I know how to hack it. So why was that so slow? Did I get covered? Thank you.
Damn squatters. I think that was the last one.
Just tell me how
ما
to
بدنا
get
أحد
in
تاني
cover.
يحط هذه العملية في خطر قبل ما يصل تاجر الأسلحة.
I'll do another sweep in the eye, just to make sure.
علمني إذا أي شيء طيب.
Don't want to ever go lethal with the melee attacks unless you're... Well, yeah, unless you're, trying to get caught, I guess. Go lethal for the melee attacks. I die. Oh, shit. That's still decaying? Yes, I understand. You understand, I remember the old one. Yeah, and then Merciful Souls. So killing them with a gun, with a, you know, non-lethal, gives you more XP actually. Here's the thing though, it's never good to just not have an actual gun. Oh, this is a gun too. I don't actually know how to open this up.
Jensen, Mac, listen up. Doppler shows that sandstorm's moving in fast. It's big, and it's gonna hit us hard.
God, I hate the fucking desert. Confirm visual?
I can. Time is not on our side.
Copy that.
Solid copy.
This is literally just a better Cyberpunk. Who made Cyberpunk anyway? So what's the point? Oh, just jump down. Yeah, if you jump down from a certain height, doesn't he go like, yeah, fucking badass. So this is a stealth possibility, right? I mean, not at all what it just told me, but this is a way to go stealth and shit. I went the wrong way then, right? I think I could have went deeper down. I didn't go the way I was going. Yeah, doing melee is also taking. I thought the machine gun was like the main thing. No. For the reason I mainly use it. Are you fucking kidding me? It doesn't like unfold like it did in the original game? That's badass. The machine just like unfold.
That was fast. You installed the signal booster already? Oh, nothing in the head.
Yeah, you gotta put a silencer on this gun right here.
Yeah.
So like you got another reason for that.
عشان تكون بعيدة من الرمل. Good.
Yeah, I'm gonna put away my weapon.
Comes
I think
breaking
any
down.
way your weapon is faster. I don't know.
McCready, how you making out?
Slower than expected. It's like someone's tilled a fucking cemetery down here.
Say again?
When the shit hit the fan in 27, the rush must have been for the stairs. There's corpses everywhere. A lot of your cousins are here too, Jensen. You want me to grab you any spare parts?
No parts, but I take mine with cream and 2 sugar.
They hear you stick a knife into them, but they really just can't hear you. Fucking punch them all the way through the door.
Jensen, what's your 20?
Working my way through the penthouses.
Remember to keep an eye out for the Jin's communications booster. If you can, disable it.
Roger that.
Oh yeah. So the rebreathe is a good thing to have, right? Oh, it actually costs energy? I didn't know that. Wait, I never actually got the rebreather.
Would be something. خلاص اتفقنا.
Listen up, everyone. Chang's hacked into the Jin's radio signal. Checking the patch now. We should be hearing Sing any second.
خليل الراجل اللي هيبيع لنا الحاجات جايه كمان شويه. روح قول لبقيه الناس ان انا هحصلكم وخليكم يعني منتظرين.
Fucking course you did this to me. I was focused on what the guy was talking about. Thank you.
It's like someone's tilled a fucking cemetery down here.
Say again?
When the shit hit the fan in 27, the rush must have been for the stairs. There's corpses everywhere. A lot of your cousins are here too, Jensen. Want me to grab you any spare parts?
No parts, but I take mine with cream and 2 sugars while you're asking.
Jensen, what's your 20?
Working my way through the penthouses.
Remember to keep an eye out for the Jin's communications booster. If you can, disable it.
Roger that.
يا ريت يتحركوا بسرعة شوية. الريحة هاجت علينا هنموت. لا مفيش حاجة هنا كمان. هو في حاجة؟ ما كنتش سامع بس.
Listen up, everyone. Chang's hacked into the Jin's radio signal. Checking the patch now. We should be hearing Sing any second.
I think they saw his body.
خليل الراجل اللي هيبيع لنا الحاجات جايه كمان شويه. روح قول لبقيه الناس ان انا هحصلكم وخليكم يعني منتظرين.
Patch is clean.
Solid copy.
Good. I'll repatch us once the deal kicks off.
I'm going to go see if I can find anything.
Yeah, I need my bio cells at that.
كله تمام هنا.
Miller, I've disabled the Jin's comms booster. Should make it harder for them to listen in on the deal.
Good work. With luck, Singh's cover will still be intact when this is over.
Roger that. Moving up. The primary target now.
Fuck, I'm not reading anything. Okay, those guys are searching. Apparently. I guess I fucked up. But it's okay, it doesn't matter too much. Technically still hot. Women. I actually find it annoying that knocking people out uses my energy. That's just not true.
Jensen, we're inside the atrium, taking up positions on the terraces. What's your 20?
Still moving.
Well, hurry the fuck up. Enemy helos inbound and this sandstorm's getting close. You get that comms booster disabled?
Affirmative. Booster's fried.
So maybe the Tin Man does have a heart after all. Way to look out for your team. Creedy out.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
I don't know. Yeah, okay. We need these access points. We need to fortify the red ones from getting to it, so I can actually take these ones out.
Access granted.
But actually, the red ones still get to it. I don't know. What the fuck is that guy here? He's been in here.
This is Jensen. Penthouse access route secure. Jin shouldn't be a problem. Over.
Copy that.
About fucking time. Enemy helo sighted. All right, strike force. Position and hold.
Strike 1, in position.
Strike 2, all set. Strike 3, yeah.
Strike 4, in position and holding, boss. Eyes up, safety's off, guys.
Yeah, no shit, round nose.
Watch your fucking mouth, Halliday.
Both of you shut up. 5 in position.
Everybody stay sharp. Singh's got eyes on Shepard. Patching you in now.
Target's in the AO. Remember, Singh's down there, so watch your fire.
You got balls, Singh? Executing a buy with a sandstorm on her ass?
I cannot take credit for Mother Nature, mister.
You can call me Shepard.
How biblical.
Are these the weapons?
The Orcs. They're getting harder to come by. Guns are still on the chopper. Show me the cash, quick, and we'll...
What the? The pod has been crashed. Shepard is dead.
What? By who? What's going on down there?
Miller, this isn't the Jinn. Repeat, it's not the Jinn.
Get after the weapons. Open fire! Open fire!
Weapons free! Open up on...
Greedy, making a grab for the chopper. You got a shot?
Negative. Negative. We're under heavy fire down here. We can't let that chopper take off, Jensen.
I got it.
Are they that bad? Like, they shouldn't be. They shouldn't.
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
I'd rather have non-lethal. I can't see anything. It didn't buy me any time. I'm using the mini-map to walk around. These guys have to worry about it. Where am I going? I don't know where I'm going, but I need more energy. Like, that's gonna be awesome. Wait, what's the optional again? Is there a secondary? Please, because. Oh, I mean, it's protected, man, I'm telling you. He's not even dying. I'm sorry, am I just not supposed to do anything? I want to not fuck this up. That was his name.
Jensen, step it up! That chopper's about to...
Okay, I need to take them all out as quickly as possible.
Take off!
We're fucking killing him. How the fuck? No, did I actually just do that? Oh, please tell me that reads like, yeah. So again, the original game, circle, So you would use to take down people?
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
R3, so... I can do it non-lethal, I guess. I mean, I don't care about non-lethal. These are like terrorist bad guys.
Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
Yeah, hold on. I don't want to get... Okay. Basically, I don't want to get caught till I'm down with, whatever the fuck his name is. And then I want to kill these guys. If anything, actually I have an idea, but I have to avoid killing Singh while doing it. Whatever the hell his name is.
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
But alright, first I need to take down snipers, which I know they're located at. They're obviously the ones I can kill instantly. Gotta wait for things out.
Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
Oh! Better get full aggression. We've got this.
Yeah, I can't. How in the fuck did I do this so well and now I can't do it? Okay. Yeah, I know why I can't do it. It's like the energy bar. It's obnoxious because I can only perform takedowns if I have the energy to do it, which I guess stops me from just instantly
This is
killing
bad!
like 3 people.
They're closing in!
But
We're gonna
still.
lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
I don't think you can take damage while doing that. But to protect them, I have to kill all of them. And then stop that chopper.
Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
Shit. Hold on. Okay, first things first, actually, I want to create a save file, like, right when I'm down here. So I don't have to redo that, come back down here again. Take this guy down. Here's the thing, it's good, but it's making noise, I think, they actually do, so we'll find out. Then take him down. Actually, we just drag him. Not too far, but drag him out.
Man down! Man down!
Who's hit? Jensen, strike team, sound off.
It's Singh! Repeat!
Oh wow, okay, so I was just lucky then, right? That he didn't die instantly. Okay, so I actually had to fight these guys? Fucking hell. I know how I'm gonna do it, but still. Still gonna need this. Hover over here. Thank you. That helped so much with my aim, by the way. That didn't help.
Enemy positions are cleared. Strike Force, tombstone that fucking chopper, please. Jensen, step it up!
Miller, chopper's been grounded. Repeat.
Jensen! You're welcome.
Shit.
Artificial eyes to prosthetic limbs.
From molecular-sized computers.
Human-controlled evolution available to all.
We will merge with machines, with
When
computers.
this is done, the Illuminati won't be able to control men and women like you. No, stop and plan. Scenes of horror on the streets of Detroit.
Madness has gripped mechanically augmented people.
Shanghai, Los Angeles, Ankara, Dubai.
People are dying out there. Millions of people.
The search for survivors in Pangaea has been downgraded to a recovery mission.
The Czech Republic leads a growing list of countries calling for the relocation of its augmented citizens.
It's a new world, Evan. It's afraid of people like us.
Bust into safe and secure segregation.
Seraphine Industries closed its doors.
You didn't think it would end with the AUG incident, did you?
We were victims. This is retribution for a tragedy we cannot control.
They control the news. They buried the truth.
And I'm gonna get copyrighted.
Possible detonations. Looks like car bombs.
Another terrorist attack, this time in a police station.
The United Nations Security Council has passed
The new anti-terrorist intelligence and response team will have one Task Force 29.
Agent Jensen.
I won't let it happen again.
Am I even still recording? Yeah.
What have the events in Dubai cost us?
They knew the risks.
How many assets did we lose?
All of them. The sandstorm didn't help.
The mission was a success.
Clearly, your scale for success is a generous one. However, the erratic nature of the attack could work to our advantage. Interpol will be confused for weeks, and with our continued guidance, the people will come round eventually. We are all in this for the long game, after all.
That's never changed.
You think so? Do I need to remind you all how far we have veered off course? The AUG incident has caused a schism in society. Things are worse than we projected, and growing more unstable every day. This will not be tolerated. To ensure the success of our vision, the disruptive elements must be excised.
No one here disagrees with you. But Let me fly to New York and I will personally evaluate the situation. We may already have the votes we need to ensure that the Human Restoration Act passes.
Very well. Stanton, you accompany. We may need to exert financial as well as political pressure to silence anyone opposed. Proceed. Elizabeth, I'll contact you later.
It won't succeed, Lucius, even with Dowd's money. You know what Rand will find in New York? Weak, ineffectual men. And with Nathaniel Brown still an unknown factor.
Of course. That is why we're proceeding with our alternate strategy. You have claimed much in the past, Paige. This is your chance to deliver.
Everything is in place. We can initiate whenever you wish.
I'll secure your communications. Jaina seems to have eyes everywhere these days. He and his Juggernaut Collective...
Janus won't be initial. I've made arrangements. I laid the foundations. Now it is time to get everyone's attention. Paige, activate the sleep cell.
Konečná stanice, Růžičkovo nádraží.
You know, I physically still can't do it.
Příjezd za 5 minut.
Miller, it's Jensen. Just getting off the train now.
Copy that. We'll debrief when you get in. You coming straight to the office?
Unless there's a problem at a checkpoint.
Your papers should be in order. Just keep your head down. Miller out.
On off.
So sorry.
Sorry.
Damn it.
Oh, cool. Damn Clank! Why don't you watch where you're going?
Here, let me help you with that, ma'am.
Ma'am? Seriously?
I could have gone with Sweetie. You get my message about Dubai?
Yeah. I'm glad you're all right, Adam. That ambush sounded pretty bad, man.
Not something I was expecting, that's for sure. Any idea who hit us?
Well, I'm sure your task force will come up with something. And that it won't be what the Juggernaut Collective digs up. Kinda odd, though, don't you think? Interpol sending your team, the Prague team, to Dubai in the first place?
Miller said they were scrambling. Last minute intel. We were the only strike team available.
Yeah, well, that's a lie. Better get moving. The Collective has been keeping tabs on all task force divisions ever since we slipped you into one of them. They've got a team in Oman. Could have been a hell of a lot faster than you guys.
So why send us?
I don't know. If the task force is an Illuminati front, we all suspect, it doesn't make much sense to send it into an ambush.
Unless they wanted our team to see something. Officially.
Augové, připravte si papíry. Připravte si papíry.
Wouldn't dream of it, Alex.
Where am I actually at? I don't know. I'm just kind of thinking.
Nezastavuj se!
I know. I know it's a European.
I swear it's gotten even worse here in the past few days. Everyone looking over their shoulder. Terrified Augs like us are going to attack them again.
Somebody probably will. Treat people like animals long enough, they'll start acting like animals.
You say that like there's nothing we could do to stop it.
I already tried 2 years ago. It didn't work out so well.
So what? Are you saying we should just give up? Let hatred and prejudice take over? To hell with that!
I'm saying I can only go after enemies I see, Alex. The men who caused all this, the true power brokers, they're the ones I need to stop. I thought you knew that.
I do. You, me, the Juggernaut Collective, we're all trying to stop them. It doesn't mean turning a blind eye to
Then help me find them.
For the fact they have Russian accents, I would expect that anyway.
Just watch yourself, Glenn.
But for the fact that also it's so fucking ran down for it being the future, it's most definitely Russia.
I hate this city. Come on. If you're right about Dubai, about the Illuminati needing your team as witnesses, then we need to find out why. Who gave you the order to mobilize?
Miller did. But it probably came from someone higher up the chain.
Doesn't mean he's not in on it. Ever heard of the NSN?
The neural subnet, sure. In TF-29, directors use it to plan ops and communicate privately in cyberspace. What's this?
Whisper chip. Custom-made wiretap device. Janus designed it to fit inside the NSN's motherboard.
Ah, the elusive Janus. Leader of the hacktivists. Am I ever gonna meet this guy?
Someday, maybe. Right now you need to concentrate on Miller and find a way to access the NSN's motherboard.
Alex, you okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's get out of here. Do you hear that? I'm gonna check it out.
Okay, be careful. We'll talk.
Stand back, let me help.
I fucking love this game. You don't really have to.
Hold on. Shit.
You know, the music in this game plays like one note every like fucking 5 minutes, but it's obviously gonna get me copyrighted anyway. It doesn't fucking matter.
Hey, you sound like shit. How you feeling?
A little sore, but I'll be alright. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I've been through worse. Jesus, how fucked up is that to think, huh?
Listen, Alex, my systems are acting up a little, so I've got to get checked out. But if you want to meet or...
What? No, I'm fine, man. You just take care of you. This girl's built tough. Give me a call when you're useful again, okay?
Alright, I will. Talk to you soon.
Audio. music volume. Oh my god, that's gonna kill me. It makes the game so quiet, but it's literally 1 note per second. Not per second, that's a lie, but it's 1 note per, like, minute. There's no possible way that, I mean, it would. I know how everything works. That'd get me copyrighted anyway, but, like, brother, it ain't even music. It's literally, I mean, it's music, but it ain't. What the fuck is going on with my... That scared me. It ain't even music, man. It's just literally the same shit. But I liked it because it just kept everything at least decent. Now I'm stuck because I can't use it.
Open blinds.
Good morning, Adam. You have one new message.
From?
David Sarah.
Play it.
Adam, it's David. I know it's been a while, but after what happened in Prague yesterday... Look, son, whatever reasons you've had for not getting in touch these last 2 years, well, life's too short. I'm leaving for London soon, but give me a call.
You saved his vidcall number?
Yes, Adam. Just activate your TV system.
Miller, it's Jensen.
It's good to finally hear from you, Agent. You doing okay?
Sorry about the downtime. I'll get to the office as soon as I can, but my Augs took a hit during the attack. I need to get them looked at.
Of course. There's a lot of work ahead of us, Jensen. I'll see you when you get in.
Dr. Kohler, I need to pay you a visit.
Jensen! Now's actually a really good time for me, like right now!
Something wrong?
There are some guys in my bookshop. Pissed off the Valley gangster-looking guys. So, unless you want bloodshed the day after a terror attack...
The front door isn't the most peaceful option. I got it.
As you wish.
Yeah, there's a gun. There's a gun locker. Oh. Okay. I don't really know where this is. Hell, I don't know where to put any of this at. Yeah, okay, I don't need any of that. I haven't even reached that point. Alright, so... Simple enough, since there's no actual locker in the game. Wait, so is there not a locker behind the TV? In the first game there was. I don't know if actually there is one in this one. Okay, I want to drop. Discarding it drops it, right? Yeah. I'm gonna drop all this stun ammo and stuff. I don't need it. Okay. Now. Okay. Now, you gotta. Oh, you can craft biocell? You know, surprisingly, I never really used that feature. I swear to fucking if you do not. Okay. So. Gotta customize it all like I be doing in Resident Evil. Y'all be over here playing the remake. No, I gotta play the original PS2 version, man. Oh, it hurts. It hurts. It's so hard to play, but it's great at the same time. Can I move it? No, I can't move it, so it has to stay like that. Oh, actually, do that. Looks better. I'm in Russia, right? Yeah, you could tell. It's just, it's the
My God.
aesthetic,
I
man.
cannot believe it. Did he just lose his daughter not so long ago?
But also, it's obvious I'm in a European country.
Take control of your destiny, brother.
Machine gun. Thank you. A machine gun. Oh, thank you. You know what? I believe in Jesus Christ, bro. So bye. You know, realistically.
You! Stop right there! Yeah, you! Down on your knees! Hands behind your head.
No, realistically, if I was like real person, I wouldn't offend Jesus Christ, but you know.
That's for me to find out. Hold still. Okay, hands behind your back.
I don't know what mission.
Just like everyone else.
This is obvious. I would guess it might be.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
I don't even know if that matters on why I just read that. It doesn't matter at all. I guess, only thing matters to that is, you know, everyone's a real person in this game. No, wait a second, that's not right. Everyone lives lives, man. No, I don't really know. I don't really care, really, to be honest. I'll take this. I mean, I say you go for like the non-lethal, I guess. And not kill everybody, but I mean, Man, when it comes to terrorists, who the fuck cares? I'm telling you.
Watch out. Cowards could have bombs in the dumpsters.
I'm gonna want that? Why would I want that? Should enhance balance and special awareness. These are most often used in single unit. An overall enhancement of these senses, however, more advanced applications see. Oh my god, it actually tells me if it like can do something. That is literally why this game is just better. It's just better. It tells me if the item that I picked up is even useful. I thought it was pretty useful. It seemed pretty useful. No. Not.
You feel that?
Only used for. Only used. I don't even know. Yeah, where am I supposed to go? No. It's in there. I guess I might want to go in here and check this out. But I think it's via the sewer system. There is like an alleyway to get in there, but I don't think I want to go through the front door, right? I want to go through a sewer system to get in there. Because the front door is bad.
Nothing to spare, right? No, of course not. No one has anything for their fellow man. This is the world we live in, friend. Survival of the fittest.
Or you want something? I can drop it. I'm telling you. How about this? You want this? Because I don't want it.
This is the world we live in, friend.
Good.
Survival of the fittest.
Drink it. I mean, actually, what is it? Because alcohol, I don't really need it. It's alcohol. I'm gonna take it though. It seems like it'd be a pretty good thing to do.
Street is off limits, or your buck. Private function. All businesses are temporarily closed. Not wait for this district to be turned into condos.
Brother, this district ain't being turned into shit. It's Russia. You're literally sitting in the future.
Don't forget about your
identification
card.
I'm serious. I saw him last night.
There's more slums in this country than I've fucking ever seen. Okay, I'm not using that.
Never enough time.
There has to be a way to get there. Then going to the front door. That's something else. Pretty cool sword though. Yeah, isn't this something else? Yeah, I need to go. I don't even know how to get there. I can't remember. I mean, there is a different way, right? Maybe I take the map. If I go through here... Yeah, fuck that. The water there. I want, yeah, a sewer system. There it is. I can't mark it. Alright.
Just take it easy. Everything will be fine.
Actually, can't I just jump off? That works, right? You just jump down.
I don't know exactly, but someone saw him in the sewers at the mercy of a man.
That comes in handy a few times, to be honest. At least in the original game. I don't think it's too... Like, you don't need it instantly. It's just fucking cool to have. It looks badass. Go that way? I think I need to go that way. Oh yeah, fuck that, fuck that. Mouth doesn't begin, does it? Shit. Okay, my health doesn't regen, of course it doesn't. I love this game, Okay. I didn't even go that far. That wasn't even that far. I could have fell and not took damage. I gotta come through here then, right? And there's a big ass turret. No, how the fuck do I get in there then? It has to be something involved with this. Regen my health. I'd just take painkillers. That works. I can't stand having like my screen fucking red or yellow. And I still don't use it. Okay, so basically it's the wall. It's the wall. Then we do that. Like another card full. There's such a easy way to do this. Who the fuck am I doing? Wait, hold on, it's a breakable door, right? If I just do this. Yeah, you don't want a gunfight or anything. This is gonna be me breaking the door with a gun. And this door is also the same door, so she is breaking. Holy shit. Need a grenade, right? Yeah, grenade will work. We'll do that. We'll do that. Unless, I don't know, there's maybe a better way I could do it. Like, that'll work. I can't hack it. Like, they did nothing still. Okay. But what weapons do I actually have? Well, that means the only thing I can do is... What is my platform? That works. It's, I mean, a really nice way to get in that way. I don't think anyone heard us on the sewers or something. Wait, so like, do none of my upgrades work or some shit? Oh. Hold on, wait a second. Come on, man. You don't have to do this to me. It was really on purpose. Okay, so like, do none of my upgrades not like, no, they work. Do some of my upgrades not work? I'll just take this way, right? I can't even hack this. Nope. Coming down here. There's absolutely no point. I don't know where to go. Is there actually no way to just get through here stealthily? Because I can't use my augment or anything? Unless I so happen to make another grenade. Well, I'm looking around first before I do that. There has to be another way. Oh, wait, where? Well, I kind of lied about that other way. Maybe if I like. It didn't do that at all. There's gotta be a different way to do this, right? Oh, this is bullshit. Maybe if we do it from a different angle. Oh shit. Oh my god. I'm a little retarded. It's a thing. But do it right. Oh, it's too far out, actually. I don't know. Might. Oh. Maybe this doesn't want to go. And this would be like a waste for a grenade. No. You actually fucking do that, did you? Isn't there anything down there? You know, for the fact I can't lift anything heavy. And it's like not even allowed because I can't even upgrade anything. How the fuck am I supposed to get in there stealthily? Do the other... maybe actually, it might work. Be bullshit if it actually did work. That is actual bullshit. There has to be like a code I can get, right? Maybe from the safe. That's just EMP ammo. I'm not even gonna, there's no point for me doing this. I just wanted to see if I could loot it. Oh, actually, I can? Can you not loot it? No, it wasn't. It's right there. Okay, I figured it out. So, basically, that pocket secretary has some type of code, and that code is gonna get me something, and I'll have it. I'm telling you. I'm actually stuck. Okay. No, it couldn't have. Okay, it's the word to this. Oh, thank you. I had to type that in. Yeah, I can just do autocomplete. Okay, that works. And that's the only thing that does. That's bullshit. Also, can I, like, grab the turret out of its shit and just break it? Or, like, does it just move the thing that... Does it just move the turret? I don't know. This is all bullshit. Okay, I basically can't get in here then, right? No. Okay. I guess I have one final idea. Why the fuck? You have never done that before. Okay, it's okay. I don't care. I need to get back up. We're having an issue with getting to this guy's place. It's because I'm trying to go from a different area, but I guess the sewer is just not gonna work. move it. Or really just get it in there. Okay. Fuck that. That's annoying. Well, I just have it unlocked, I guess, for later. Oh shit, don't have a rebreather. Ah! Which way did that take me? I think. Oh. Okay, thank you. I'm just gonna reload for like. Yeah, that works. Just reload from all the way back at the apartment. I guess whatever's down there is like extremely good. Cause it's like very well protected.
You doing okay?
Sorry about the downtime. I'll get to the office as soon as I can, but my Augs took a hit during the attack. I need to get them looked at.
Of course. There's a lot of work ahead of us, Jensen. I'll see you when you get in.
Why don't you scan somebody else?
Dr. Kohler, I need to pay you a visit.
Jensen! Now's actually a really good time for me, like right now.
Something wrong?
There are some guys in my bookshop. Pissed off the valley gangster-looking guys. So, unless you want bloodshed the day after a terror attack...
The front door isn't the most peaceful option. I got it.
A bag in there.
There must be a better way.
Please, I can pay you. You must have neuropathy.
Sorry, we only sell rain. I only sell neon. Sorry, we only sell rain.
But we're not rich. We must live life the hard way. My sister and I need medicine. We need neuropathy.
I'm fucking retarded. You know what? Actually, I'm too tired for this right now. It just requires too much thinking. So yeah, I'm done.